we are going to be focusing on the blog post again in this stream. After all of our learnings on the previous streams, we are finally going back on track with the blog post stuff. So last thing that I wanted to do was to add some margins between this text in here. Like the margins doesn't look very good. So what I'm going to do is, let's go back in here, and we have rootpicker.sas in here now. Right? Oh, that's cool. Okay, cancel. Close that, close this. We are going to blogpost.js and JSX, and also we are going to go to blogpost style sheet. Right, we can do some cleanup in here first of all, because these things are duplicated. I can probably move them to a separate class and mention them, like import them both, but at the same time, blog post background and pray, these things apply to the same element, no? So blog post element applies to the container, and this container contains a markdown, which is a pray element. So what I'm thinking is, I can probably move these to here and then get rid of this, and it's gonna achieve exactly the same thing. Why is this complaining now? Duplicate border radius, yeah, it's even duplicated, so we can remove it, and it's going to look exactly the same way, and actually even better because it has more margins now, which is what I want to have. But I want to add some more margins to the left and right and the top and the bottom, and we figured out how to do that in my previous stream. So as you can see, there are some margins, but they're not as big. Padding is 10 pixels right now. Instead of specifying it manually by hand, like padding 10 pixels, I'm going to get rid of this now. And instead of that, I am going to add, oh, I'll show you. Give me a minute. Let me type this out, and it will all make sense. Cool. Oh. Well, we can move this to here, and let's go back to Bootstrap documentation, right? I want to bookmark this guy. This guy has helped me a lot. But anyway, let's move this to here. Move this to there. All right, move this to there as well. Spacing. So, how do you use this again? So property is padding. Sides, I want to add it to all sides of this element, and then size 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So let's do that. So we are going to do p-5. No, p-5 is quite big actually, but let me show you what it does. So it added quite a lot of margins all around this element. So let's try p3. What does this do? No, maybe 4. But 5 is too big, definitely. Okay, this looks very good. And up next is, I want this section to span the whole height of the page. I've done it on my previous stream, I think, but I'm going to find a better way to do it. Oh, before that, actually, before that, I want to add the footer component to this web page as well. We have the footer in the home page, right? I want to have it in here as well. So let's go to the home page, and the problem will be more apparent after. Anyway, so in here we have this. We're gonna do that. Okay, first problem: we are importing stuff from home.module.sas. We don't want that. So to fix that problem, we're going to go to style sheets. We're going to create a new style sheet. This is going to be called section colors. Oh, .sas, obviously. Right, we have section colors.sas, and in here, in section colors.sas, we are going to have ongoing skills, projects, everything background, contact background, cool. Yeah, well, all of these belong to section colors.sas now. It is not a module element anymore. It doesn't belong to the module. So home, these colors will be coming from somewhere else. And we are going to modify. Where is the import? Yeah, there. We're going to modify this file now. The home page has to be modified because of the changes we made. So we can copy these things and paste them there. Yes. And remove those ones. change the file name of this to section colors.sas. Cool. So this should still work. I'm not even going to test it. I'm almost sure that it works. If it breaks, it breaks. We'll fix it. And oh, footer padding is coming from there. Are you kidding me? Maybe this wasn't a good idea. I know just the solution for this. So we're going to remove footer padding from here. We're going to go here. We're going to remove footer padding from there, and we're going to go down. It's going to say it can't find this value, but we are going to have py something. No, we're going to have py 3 or 4. And we're going to go back here. No, not there. Here. Whoops. I said I'm sure that it works, but apparently not. Okay, that's fine. What can we do now? Why doesn't this work? Maybe because of the naming? So rename this file to that. Did it rename it in here as well? Yes, it did. Let's try again. Not the naming. Interesting. It's not the naming. I wish one of my React friends was here to help me, but it's 20 past 12. No one sane would be programming right now. Unless they were asked to or something at work, I don't know. Oh. Not cool. Not cool. Okay, another offline item for me. Tech debt. And I'm going to give this 3 story points because I have to do some online reading regarding why this doesn't work. Create. Section colors.sas. So you don't have to. Import home.module.sas in your BlogPost.jsx, which I think is a valid point. Okay, there's the ticket. Right, let's revert back the stuff that we did, right? Let's revert back the changes in here. That should be enough. No, actually no. Also this one. Okay, let's try again. Those 3. Done. Get rid of this file for now. Homepage still works. And yeah, the footer is there, but it should be at the bottom. So to fix this, we could do in height 100 viewport height. Does that work? But what if the window's super tall? I think it's good. Yeah, I'll leave it like this. And it can expand on its own. And I don't want borders, like rounded corners in here, so let me get rid of them as well. So how does that work? Border radius 5 pixels. So it starts from left, right, bottom, left. So we could do 5 pixels, 5 pixels, 0, 0, and that should remove the, yeah, it does. Cool, that's what I wanted. What else? What else is there? Well, apart from the content that this is missing, it is missing a lot of content. Oh, navbar. Obviously, there has to be a way to go back to the previous website without tapping in here, right? Okay, let's add the navbar. Home. We have the navbar in here. So navigation bar is, oh, it's just this. It's clean. It's extremely clean. And can we just add it in here? This is not going to work, I know, but also let's add this. Oh, this is far from clean. Cool. At least it works partially. And I want to modify the contents of this. So what I'm going to do is I should create a new component called blog navbar, or maybe not. Anyway, this is one of the things that I'm going to think about later on. I'm happy with the progress right now. At least we have the footer, and adding the navbar to the blog should be our next step. And as soon as we add the navbar blog navbar, as soon as we add the navbar to the blog, I think we are good to go on releasing this website, because this is as good as it gets. And yeah, there are some font fixes to do, but I can just take care of them later maybe. I have quite a few tech debt items that I need to fix. The tech debt log is growing and growing and growing and growing, and I want to make sure we don't have any tech debt items before we release, because after you release a website, you kind of start focusing onto the features, and I'm sure several of my friends are going to report back with some of the issues that they have. Like, I can't possibly replicate every single scenario, and there is, like, you as a developer, you cannot possibly do enough testing. Even if you've written everything, you can't possibly know all of the scenarios. Users do some crazy stuff out there, you know. I've seen people do some very weird stuff with Android apps. There must be very weird browsers that their content does not render properly on. But before, yeah. Anyway, let's review what we did in this stream. So we added the footer, and also we made the height of the blogs a bit longer. And this doesn't work. What a surprise, because it's not running probably. Oh yeah. Okay, that looks good. Yes. Yeah. All right, cool. Very nice. And in here, cool. Very good. Very good. Yeah, seems to be working just fine. This blog, I'm not sure if I'm going to add this before I release the website. I might just add it because it's not that difficult. Someone else has already done it, and yeah, it's not going to be that much difficult. Have I bookmarked the guys? No. Did I close it really? Anyway, yep, time to commit these changes. Also, I'm going to do a release. Added footer to blog, and fixed, right. And no, it's not. It wasn't an issue. Added footer to blog and changed post to span hole height. Can't type anymore. The web page. Okay. Cool. Here you're gonna do npm run script build. Oops, primary deploy. And in a matter of seconds, it's going to be deployed. And this is a very good time to end the stream, actually. All right, this is one of the shorter ones, but at least I know what to do in my next streams. I have 2 new user stories that I need to take care of. One of them is important before I do a release. This is a release blocker. Navbar changes margins on mobile scroll. That I've shown that in my previous stream. If you watched it, you must have seen it. It's not big, but it's probably coming from a change that I did on one of my previous streams. Anyway, good night, everyone. I'm gonna get some sleep, and I'll probably do another stream tomorrow. Bye.